Have any of you ever sold something online, done freelance work, or made money outside your main job? If so, you've already taken part in one of the most fastest growing movements in our economy called the side hustle. Side hustles matter because they have become a lifeline for millions of people who may be impacted or under financial pressure or lack of job security. Understanding how side hustles impact our economy, generation, and the future of work can help us see both the opportunities and challenges that come with them. I've experienced side hustles in my own life, flipping cars, boats, and furniture for the past 2 years. It's taught me how rewarding, challenging, and sometimes surprisingly easy it can be to make money on your own terms and flexibility. Today, I'll explain how side hustles impact the U.S. economy, who they affect most, and how they're reshaping the future of work. Let's start with how this trend is influencing America's economy. Side hustles aren't just personal projects anymore, they're a major workforce in the economy. According to Bankrate's 2024 survey, more than 1 in 3 Americans earns money through a side hustle. That means millions of people are contributing to the marketplace through extra income and gig work. This visual aid shows the economic ripple affected and created by side hustles. It starts with extra household income, the core of why people take on side work. When people earn more, they naturally spend more, which boosts consumer spending and local opportunities. That increased spending helps create new small businesses and opportunities for entrepreneurs. And finally, all of this actively generates additional tax revenue for the government. A 2024 Upwork report found that freelancers and gig workers contributed over $1.3 trillion to the U.S. economy last year. Side hustles are encouraging innovation and entrepreneurship, especially among young adults like college students who are realizing they can create their own income stream through flexible schedules. Now that we know how side hustles boost the economy, let's look at who's driving this movement. The biggest drivers of the side hustle are millennials and Gen Z. Bankrate's same 2024 survey found that 45% of millennials and 38% of Gen Z currently have a side hustle. That means that nearly half of the younger generation is finding creative ways to earn money outside traditional jobs. A lot of this comes from financial pressure, things like rising rent, student loans, and uncertainty in job security. But it's also about freedom and flexibility. Our generation values things like freedom, independence, and control over how we work. Students have to focus on things like class, studies, and sports outside of school, so they need flexible schedules, and this is why many students are resorting to side hustles. Technology plays a huge role here. We grew up with the internet and social media, tools that make it easier than ever to start selling products, creating content, or freelancing online. As Pew 2024 research points out, Gen Z's digital skills give them a competitive advantage in using online tools for extra income. That's why you see so many young creators and entrepreneurs being successful through online side hustles today. Now that we've seen who's leading the charge, let's look at where side hustles are going in the future. The future of side hustles is being shaped by two things: technology and flexibility. After the pandemic, remote work became normal for many companies. More people working from home means more flexible schedules, and that's opened the door for side hustles to fit more easily into daily life. At the same time, technology is evolving fast. Forbes 2024 predicts that AI tools will make it even easier for people to start new businesses, create content, or market their products on their own. Artificial intelligence can now help us design logos, write content, or even manage social media pages, making side hustles more efficient and capable than ever before. With how easy it's become to reach the world through apps, social media platforms, and online stores, side hustles may become full-time careers for millions of people. Now that we've seen how side hustles impact the economy, who's driving them, and where they're going in the future, let's wrap things up. Side hustles are more than just extra cash. They're redefining how Americans view work. Today we explored how they influence the economy, the younger generations leading the movement, and how technology is shaping their future. As more people look for creative ways to earn income, gain independence, side hustles aren't going to fizzle out. They're going to become a symbol of freedom and innovation. Side hustles aren't just a trend, they're transforming the future of work. The real question is not if you'll start one, but when.